In the house. How y'all doing, everybody? We're finally here. It is 11:30. Finally, kicking it. We're almost into Saturday, people.
God, we can't get this shit started quick enough.
Nope. I don't know who I would blame on that for sure. I mean,
definitely.
I think maybe it's a collective effort. I'm gonna be nice and say that, but
yeah, it's definitely not me though. Definitely.
I mean, it's definitely not. It's definitely just not you. It's definitely you and like a person that's like the size of my knee, basically. But
does it rhyme with Schmeiler?
I sounded super Jewish. It took you Schmeiler?
Oh, it's our Shmamushka.
That papushka Schmeiler. Rub some schmeil on.
Remember that night me and Tim just literally talked in Jewish accent all fucking night? And
like,
it got so crazy that it started becoming Russian as
it wasn't even like fucking...
Oh, yeah, we have great success.
I mean, I kept saying babushka.
Babushka. I don't know.
And bubby.
What a mitzvah.
It's my booby. Jan in the house.
Yo, what's up, Jan?
Jan is actually here.
Don't wake up Steph. Jesus.
Actually, no. Put the iPad directly to her ear right now. In 3, 2, 1. Wake the fuck up! I mean, hi, everybody.
Did you share it, or...
Oh,
you don't want to do that?
I kind of don't want to.
Yeah, your friend's got new jobs and stuff, you know.
New jobs, new...
what am I doing?
Lady folks around.
New lady folks.
I don't know if they're want to be subjected to this fucking Jews. Jews! I don't know why saying the word Jews sounds super racist. Even though it's really not, though.
It's Cartman's fault.
It's Cartman's fault. And it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia's fault.
That's it.
Whoa, you just dropped a hard J.
Alright, we are...
This is the first time I'm wearing a hoodie.
Yeah.
Is that a new Kurt Angle shirt?
It is. I just got it. It's $10.
Is it
nice
true?
And cheap. It's damn true.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, John, for joining. Jan for joining us.
Yep.
We always love your input and your enthusiasm on our show, even though you're.
We have 8 viewers on Periscope already. Jesus, we barely started.
Maybe the Kendrick Lamar fans, son.
Oh, motherfucker. I've got a
represent Top Dog.
This episode is presented by really bad.
Look at this combo right now.
Sinus infections.
No. Brought to you by Halls and Jack Daniels. It's a good combo. Clears those sinuses up.
Scott Halls and Christopher Daniels. See what I did there? So funny.
You're the man.
Did I ever tell the story about how Jen almost killed Scott Hall on the podcast? I must have, right?
Yeah, but why don't we save it for the show, though? We never actually... boy. The show didn't...
Have I never actually said that before?
I can't really read the Periscope that much, so you might have to help me out. I know you don't like it on the camera, but you're going to have to help me out on that.
RJ is saying, we're like the 2 kids from Superbad. Okay. Cool. Thanks, RJ.
What was that, Yeah, well...
That doesn't help.
True, but I don't want my cock blocked. Like McLovin got blocked by the cops.
Which 2? There's 3 kids on that movie. Come on.
McLovin? Fogel? Is it the same kid? Wait, it's the same kid.
The same kid.
Michael Cera and Jonah Hill. I just don't know their names, like, in the actual movie. Anyway, guys. Hey, what's up, Rob? Rob English, I think. We're not going to be talking shit this week, so don't worry about it.
Let me just pull up the card for Survivor Series, because it changed a hell of a lot.
You're not Fred, is Jonah. Oh, I'm Jonah? Thanks.
He's the funniest one, so...
True, but hopefully I'm Jonah from...
Who the fuck am I? Am I McLovin? Fuck you.
You're not Michael Cera from Superbad. You're Michael Cera from Arrested Development.
I'm Michael Cera from...
You love your cousin.
No, I'm Michael Cera from This Is the End.
Good.
You see that movie?
Good, you die early.
I died super early.
Yes, you do. A lot of activity on Periscope today, which means I won't be able to see shit. Yeah. I need better contacts. I can't see what's going on over there.
Let me turn the brightness up here as well.
Yeah. Brighten that shit, son. Get that shit bright.
What just happened? Did you see that face I made?
I don't know. Yeah.
Alright, guys.
Let's start it up. We have no format, of course. Because it's the fucking...
We do have a docket here. Oh, I can't.
We did.
I can't read your shit handwriting. Look
at
this.
New tag champ. Shield versus New Day.
Spoilers.
You could kind of decipher it a little.
Styles will beat Brock. Well, we'll get into that.
But we hope.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Wretched Wrestling Podcast! That's all I had this morning. Hello, ladies. Welcome back to the Wretched Wrestling Podcast, guys.
I'm your co-host, Fred Robinson. Alongside me is the peanut butter to my jelly, the casting couch to my Weinstein, Craig Dixon. And welcome to the Wretched Wrestling Podcast.
Damn, maybe you should do the intros from now on. Yeah. Mine suck. That was great.
Fire, son.
Yeah. All right.
Fire.
Welcome back, guys.
My mic almost fell, though.
Yeah, mine already fell like 3 times.
Shit, son.
We're here, guys, and boy, there's a lot happened in the last week in the WWE universe.
Yeah, word. We'll get into it. Should we just get into it? I mean, everybody's excited. The wrestling internet community is jizzing all over the place.
Yes.
On their keyboards, on their mother's basement steps.
Mm-hmm.
AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, is our new world champion representing SmackDown people. Jinder Mahal has been destroyed.
Yeah, dude, it finally happened. This we were talking about this a lot last week. The timing and the fact that they had announced that AJ Styles versus Rusev match, it just kind of seemed like they were kind of shuffling the cards and stuff, and like they were pulling something out of their ass pretty much. And lo and behold, the WWE Championship title has changed hands. AJ Styles, new champion. I think we're all very happy about that. I don't think there's anybody complaining about that. Jinder Mahal has been an absolute joke.
I know Rob English from the Wrestling Nerds Alliance is unhappy only because he can't sing his Jinder Mahal music anymore, which is quite funny. Actually,
he's not going away. He's just not the champion.
But he's not a focal point anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were kind of discussing the fact that last week that perhaps, this was sort of a ratings bump of sorts. Like the week before that, they had Alexa Bliss versus Mickie James for the title, and the title didn't change hands. So we thought, I kind of was thinking that, Craig, during the week. I was like getting a little nervous. I'm like, I think AJ Styles is gonna lose. I think he's gonna lose. And then I found the spoilers, and I was like, yippee.
Yeah, but by the way, god damn. Like, okay, so SmackDown's been live for like a little over a year now, right? Something like that.
Year and a half, whatever.
Yeah, we'll say a year plus. And how many times has SmackDown been a good show? Many times. How many times has it been a bad show? Also, a few times.
I would say 70% a good show.
How many times has the WWE title changed hands on the live show?
Couple, maybe once, maybe like the Intercontinental Championship.
Right, I'm talking about the world title.
The world title.
This was the first time.
We don't have factual Josh with us, so I have.
This is the first time since SmackDown Live, which was not live, that the WWE title changed hands, and it wasn't live. So So I was kind of like, I read it online, like I said, like big spoiler, new champion crowned on SmackDown. I'm like,
and we all knew what the fucking match going into.
We already knew what the match was. I'm like, cool, but like you couldn't do this on a live show. Like it was cool that they did it in England, but like it wasn't live for us at least. So that sucked. Like, but it was still cool. AJ Styles is a champion. I don't think there's one person in the internet wrestling community that actually doesn't like that, right?
The only thing that would have been cool is that if Jinder went in as the champ of Survivor Series, he would have got his ass handed to him. But now we're
I'm not so sure.
Well, I don't know. I'm hypothetically speaking, but now we're going to get a great quality match.
Right.
We hope anyway.
Yeah. Now we're getting
on how Brock's mood is that day.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles, champion versus champion. It'll be a good quality match. I'm still assuming Brock Lesnar is going to win. But it'll be a really good match if they let AJ do his thing.
AJ Styles in November, then December is like, I'm guessing is a SmackDown pay-per-view, right? Because TLC was Raw. So what's December? That's I don't know. It's like Roadblock, End of the Road or whatever. Are they still going to come in?
Might be next.
Oh, they keep changing it up every year. All right. Well, anyway, then
December 17th, SmackDown.
Okay,
yep.
So then so Brock's next match.
That pay-per-view. Fuck that. Who gives a shit about Clash of the Champions?
Right.
Clash of Champions. They took out the.
That's right. Everyone's saying on Periscope, AJ Styles is the champ. Boo, yay. I mean, we know. It's a glorious time. Glorious time. We thought that but now, look at this. I mean, Survivor Series is shaping up to be a pretty damn good card, man.
Yeah, this just changed, and, other things that happened on the week also changed the Survivor Series card. We'll get into that later, but before we move on from AJ Styles winning the championship, like, what happens with Jinder now? Now, I heard a rumor that they're going to go back to some India tour in December, so he could win the title back before that. I'm thinking that's not happening at this point. That's just my personal opinion. I don't see how they can do this. Like, as soon as Jinder Mahal won the title, I went in saying, this is going to be like when JBL had the title. He's going to have it for a while. It's going to annoy every single fucking person who likes wrestling. But as soon as it's over, he's never winning the title back. Now, hearing these rumors that he might win it back, I'm not so sure. I'm still leaning towards he's not going to win it back.
Well, maybe he'll main event. Maybe he'll main event against AJ Styles. Maybe he won't win, but he'll be a focal point in the main event.
Somebody on Periscope just said 1.3 billion people love Jinder Mahal. No, they love Indian people. They don't love Jinder Mahal. They just love the fact that he's he's doing the Indian gimmick. They don't love Jinder Mahal.
I bet you there's more people that like Apu from The Simpsons than Jinder Mahal. I mean, like, I'm fairly certain, because everybody loves a squishy. Everybody. Right? Bart. Yeah, so...
Which way's New York? It's that way, man!
Thanks, kid! It's a hell of a town!
Hashtag Simpsons references.
Oh, man. So, that leads... There was one last remaining spot on the SmackDown team.
Right.
So, I was going to think that would be AJ Styles after he lost to Jinder Mahal.
Right.
But no! Craig, guess who has suddenly come back?
Well, I thought...
Fucking... Say it.
Well, no, I was going to say, I thought it was going to be Rusev, because he was scheduled to face AJ in that qualify for the team match. So he took on Randy Orton instead, and Randy Orton beat him. I'm like, oh, goddamn, what the hell does Rusev have to do to get fucking pushed anymore at this point? But no, they announced it on Twitter, Fred, you might as well go for it.
They announced that John Cena is coming back out of quote-unquote retirement.
Who says he was retired? I never heard he was retired.
He implied it.
He's done that like 4 times.
Douchebag.
He is.
He put his fucking hat and his stupid dog chain, whatever, in the middle of the ring, and like he was the fucking Undertaker at WrestleMania. I almost ran out of breath. That motherfucker, dude. Go back to like episode fucking like 50 or something like that, 50 in the range. I called that John Cena would be back in 2 months. When did he quote unquote leave the WWE? September.
I don't remember.
September, because he fought Roman Reigns in September, and here it comes in November. 2 months later, Nostradamus of wrestling, bitch.
Yeah, well, it's not the first time he's hinted at retirement. When he lost to AJ for the second or third time, he, remember he took his armband off, left it in the ring, like Undertaker style, and then he came back a couple months later and beat AJ Styles. So, I will never believe John Cena is retiring, because that's what he does. So
you should go into the sexual market.
What?
No, but if you think about it, I had the idea of the armband of John Cena, right? It's so fucking thick. That could be a good
it's a headband. He sells it as a headband on WWEshop.com.
But he wears it on his fucking bicep, right?
He does. Well, because his bicep's the size of a normal human head.
So it's fairly certain that you could say that, women would like this because it's for, John Cena. They could use it as a diaphragm, I think, of some sorts, I bought a John Cena diaphragm.
What?
No, you can't see it? No one sees it?
Okay. I can't see it.
Okay, $1 billion idea just washed down the drain because you didn't believe so, Craig, so thank you.
Oh, well. I didn't realize I was the person making all the decisions on your ideas.
But I told you that you're the casting couch for my Weinstein. You're the Halcyon to my Cosby.
So, Team SmackDown is all set now, so it's Shane
You're the
McMahon.
masturbation to my Louis C.K.
That's not cool, man. Too soon.
You're the gay person to my Spacey.
What is going on in the world right now, by the way?
What the fuck?
What the hell is going on?
Is everybody just jerking each other off and jerking off in front of everybody?
I just read something else.
What is happening?
Something happened too. I just read on Twitter. I don't know who this person was, but I'm sure it was some producer or some other
nuts.
A B actor or something.
I don't get it, dude.
All we need now is for it to happen to a wrestler. That's really what we need to happen.
Wait, hold on.
Who would it be? Who would it be?
Well, actually, who would it be?
Randy Orton.
Oh,
It would be Randy
that's
Orton.
a good one.
He definitely is. He's got.
I was thinking like Byron Saxton. Like, just like time to watch me jerk off. Like,
oh my god. No, it's definitely
we all
Randy
know
Orton.
Todd
Randy
Phillips
Orton's
has some.
Randy Orton's got that like rape vibe to him. I don't know if that.
He is the Viper.
Well.
He does like to show the Viper. But that reminds me of Todd Phillips and his mischievous activities he's had in the past.
Oh, Todd Phillips.
Remember that fucker?
I'm gonna skull fuck you later. That was his fucking quote.
Good, Craig. When you say something, stick to your word.
No, where did you have it from?
Yeah, what?
So the SmackDown Survivors.
What the hell, Brian Dixon?
Mariah Carey? I don't know.
What is happening?
I don't know what's happening. So the SmackDown Survivor Series team is all set. Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, Shinsuke Nakamura, and John Cena. Now, the Raw tag team, the Raw side wasn't really set on before this past Monday. They had only announced Braun Strowman and Kurt Angle were on the team.
True.
So they had a really good segment on Raw. They had a good match between Finn Balor and Samoa Joe.
Yeah, and then the kind of victory.
Yeah, it was really good. Like,
they rolled
it was
after
good storytelling.
It was good.
The crowd was really into it. You know, they had to have like the referees and like the security break the fight up. It was a really competitive match.
Yeah.
So then Angle came out and said basically, like this is what I like to see. I like to see this kind of animosity. Boom, you're both on the team.
That's what I like to see. My team not working together.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Like, listen, Kane and Braun having problems. Finn and Joe having problems.
well, Kane's not on the team, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, fuck.
And I don't even remember when it happened, but apparently Jason Jordan is the fifth member of the team.
It was a backstage segment. He's like,
I must have
Kurt
been
Angle was just basically just like, hey, guess what, dude? I'm going to make you as a fifth partner or whatever. And that was it. So that was pretty much just like a 10-second thing, and that was it. So
yeah, that's a weak fifth member of the team.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm kind of digging it because sure, it could have gone to like somebody else, but you know, I think it will give Jason Jordan a good opportunity. Maybe he could be like a second to last man type of thing in the match.
Yeah, kind of give him the rub of the like he had a better showing than more people thought he would.
Right. Like he stuck out there and stuff. I think it's a good move. Honestly, it's better than having a fucking guitar and a pole match with our boy Elias.
I don't know about you, man, but I'm just like, I'm loving every single thing that Elias does, and it's making it's hurting my the potential of me liking Jason Jordan because I like Elias so much.
Yeah.
Like, does that ever happen with you? Like, you really like this one guy, and you really want him to get pushed, and then like he starts
I
feuding,
definitely like a guy,
right,
for sure, but like, and then the other guy I really don't like as much because like, the other guy is so cool and stuff, and like, I totally get what you're saying, Craig.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna finish my thought because
no, I really do. You know what you're saying though. Like they're trying to get somebody over,
right?
But the other guy is so much better,
right? Exactly.
You end up getting that guy over.
Yeah, my judgment is so clouded because I'm like into the guy who like I'm not supposed to like, right?
Yeah,
damn it, French.
Totally into that guy. I totally understand where you're coming from, my friend.
Son of a bitch. Yes. Gotta twist my words, man.
Like you don't do that every fucking week.
No, you're right.
You fuckface.
I had that coming. That's what she said.
Oh! Elbows!
Boom! That was a good high five.
That was good.
2 weeks in a row.
Fuck yeah, elbows.
We have a good streak here.
Thanks, Danny's.
I can't believe we...
I know, we're going to talk about this fucking story every week, right?
Alright, so we talked about this. Let's talk about the main event of Raw, Fred.
Yeah, so not only do we not have a new SmackDown World Champion, but we also have new Raw Tag Team Champions in the Bar.
Yes.
They beat Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose this week due to some sort of interference in the New Day. My fucking DVR cut out again like a bitch.
Well, let me lay it out for you,
So
Fred.
you lay it out to me, homie.
Let me lay it out, man. So, Kurt Angle gave the Bar one last chance to get the Raw Tag Team titles back. And it would be a Raw Tag Team title match, the main event of Raw. The match they gave it a little bit of time. It was pretty good. There were some high spots. There was a great, I don't know why, but I love it when Cesaro breaks up a pinfall because he always does it in like a really like unorthodox manner. Like he did this thing.
He like backflip on somebody? Like,
he like rolled into like, I thought the match was over when Seth Rollins hit the frog splash on Sheamus.
Oh yeah, I thought it was over too.
And Dean Ambrose was standing in the ring, like he was ready to guard off Cesaro.
Yeah.
And like Cesaro just rolled through him, all of them, and he made it look believable. Like it didn't look predetermined, it didn't look fake, or like you know how some wrestling moves just don't look real. Like
Cesaro was like the premier tag team guy of the last like 10 years. Like Kings of Wrestling. He was in a brilliant tag team with that.
Right, Chris
He was
Hero.
with Tyson Kidd. Now he's with Sheamus. The guy is just like, when you think of tag team wrestling, you think of like back in the 80s, you know, you had like Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson. In the 90s you had, I don't know, who would you say in the 90s was a great tag team? The Smoking Guns? No, maybe not.
I mean,
that.
Billy Gunn was like a kind of a tag team specialist.
Yeah, I guess you can say that for sure. I'm sure there's something off the top of my head I could think
Outlaws,
better.
Billy and Chuck.
Yeah. His last incarnation was pretty damn good, I'll admit, though, for sure. Broke a lot of like new ground for sure.
I kind of like how they did this, like going into because like when we were looking at the card for Survivor Series last week, you know, it was Jinder versus Brock, which was like meh, but then it was like the Shield versus the Usos, and we're like that's like an interesting matchup that I'd like to see.
That'd be cool. So it looks like, I guess, Roman's going to be coming back pretty close to Survivor Series.
Coming back next week. They announced it already.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so they announced it already. So, obviously, what they said in reports is that because we were gypped of a real Shield reunion, that now we were going to get a Survivor Series, and the other fucking three-person team there is really New Day.
They haven't really announced that that they're going to fight yet.
No,
it's going to definitely happen.
But it's definitely going to happen.
Yeah, New Day lost them the title, so
Big E and Roman Reigns have been taking shots at each other on Twitter as well.
I see. I don't follow Twitter feud, so that makes sense.
Yeah, you don't. Usually, I'm the one that does that, but you know. But we won't get into that this week.
Yeah, we're not going to
We'll decide everything next week when we show down with the Wrestling Nerds Alliance. 2-on-2. That's the tag team match we're all waiting for.
Yeah, definitely
not the Shield versus New Day, and not the Bar versus the Usos.
Yeah,
the Wretched Boys versus the Nerds.
Yeah, the Nerds.
But I digress. So yeah, I mean, like the card is really shaping up to be something really good. I mean, really, there's only maybe one or two matches I don't really give a fuck about. I mean, I don't give a shit about Enzo and Kalisto, and I don't care about Alexa Bliss versus Natalya because Natalya could suck my nuts. So like,
sorry, I didn't finish my thought.
Yeah.
But the thing that I've been liking about the Survivor Series card is like they do have some like it's good that they're doing these like champion versus champion matches because like they're doing like heel versus heels and they're doing some face versus face matches because like you know like it's stupid to have a heel champion versus a face champion. Like then it's just like why is every championship like half of it is on the face side, half of it's on the heel side. So I like that. Like for example, the women's match is going to be Alexa Bliss versus Natalya. They're both heels. Like I like that. Like they don't need to be. Well, here's the other thing. Of course, Charlotte is going to challenge Natalya this Tuesday on SmackDown.
Oh, okay.
So I think she might win it. But but the Raw Tag Team title, like that's heel versus heel.
Intercontinental versus U.S. Championship.
Right,
the
that
Miz
one as
versus
well.
Baron Corbin. They haven't even faced each other like in any ring interaction. No. It's all been a Twitter feud. And
Miz has been great on the mic with that, man.
This past week he did a Miz TV where he ripped apart Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
But their Twitter videos have been really the feud of what it is, and I'm really excited for that match. I mean, Miz gets me excited for anything, so I'm really just looking forward to this, you know, for sure. People will be moist for this.
But yeah, it just sounds like a weird pairing, but Sheamus and Cesaro versus the Usos also sounds like, I don't know, I feel like that's going to be like an underrated, really good match. Like the Usos,
it's gonna be a good match.
The Usos have been having great matches with everyone lately. So like throw in Sheamus and Cesaro. I can never say that fucking team.
Yeah, it's a tough word to say. And plus, also, you know, not that the Usos are full blown heels as much anymore because they kind of made up with the New Day a little bit. They kind of still are, but the bar is definitely heels, So
they set the bar, Fred.
They do set the bar, and we'll find out as Survivor Series if the Usos can climb over that bar. So
right.
We'll see. So a lot's been happening. So we talked about the Shield versus the New Day potential field. Interesting enough, I don't know where. Let's talk about this thing. I think this.
This is a big thing.
This is a big thing. Apparently, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. There's been some backstage bullshit going on, some disagreements. They were let go of the European tour. Craig, what are your thoughts first? Because I have my own thoughts, and I haven't heard this on the internet yet, so I think I'm a little unique right now.
Well, if you have your own thoughts, I want to... Because I know what the reason they were sent home first, but I want to hear yours first. Then.
Okay, so I'll tell the reason what they were sent. Okay, so basically, in a nutshell, if I can remember this correctly... They fought on SmackDown this past week. Sami Zayn fought Kofi Kingston, and Kofi Kingston won. And essentially, they were kind of upset about the fact, first of all, that Sami Zayn, just turning heel and turning into a bigger storyline with him, that he shouldn't really be losing to someone like Kofi Kingston, theoretically. That could be, that can go either way, in my opinion. New Day is a well-established group. And then there was some miscommunication. The New Day was supposed to fight off Owens and Zayn into the match, and then they kind of fucked up the finish, and something happened or whatever.
They were supposed to...
The whole direction they were not happy with.
They were supposed to stay in the ring, and the New Day were supposed to kind of come in and even the odds, but when the New Day ran out, they kind of just left the ring and didn't let them get there, didn't let them get over in that segment.
Right, exactly. So, okay, this is where I'm going with here. Now, everyone's saying, everyone's thinking these are real rumors, but I'm going to call it here right now, on the Wretched Wrestling Podcast, episode 67, while Craig dies in the corner over there.
It's cold, man.
Yeah, I know. I told you, you gotta get checked, man. I can't do the show alone.
I'm right here.
I can't have you die, but,
yeah, well.
I got nothing else going on besides a quarter century man. I think I'm gonna say it right here, right now, that this is a work. This is a work.
Really?
This is not real. This is fake news from the MSM of the WWE. And I think that this is what's going to lead SmackDown to lose the match. Survivor Series, is that they're going to interfere.
That's a good
They're
idea.
going to be off of television until then, and no one's going to realize it. At the very end, boom, they pop out, fuck over SmackDown, fuck over Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon. I'm calling it here right now. I'm a wild card motherfucker. Flat Coke.
Yeah.
But I bet that Flat Coke that it's fucking true.
You know what? I kind of want to agree. With your theory, Fred. I'm dying over here, so excuse me if I have to bail out at any moment.
It's okay.
But my thoughts are kind of in a different direction, and it's that they never really appreciated the work of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn because they're not WWE guys and they're, indie guys. And so... when they did this, the rumor is that they're going into business for themselves, and that they're protecting their own image instead of, helping the New Day, get over in this segment. Which, whatever. Maybe they forgot. Maybe they just miscommunicated. Things are happening on the fly. It's not like you have an earpiece like the fucking announcers have that are telling you what to do at every fucking moment.
Hey, hold on. There's a guy named on Twitter, the Periscope, that came on to call it, named Game Show Craig.
Ah.
And this is podcast, Craig.
Yeah, I'm podcast.
Nice to meet you, buddy. Sorry, Craig.
Okay, Fred, always derailing my fucking thoughts and my shit, pointing out absolutely pointless stuff to me.
I thought it was funny.
I think it's hilarious. But I don't know. I just think it's. I think it's not. I want it to be a work because that would be really good storytelling. But I just don't. That's just me. I'm sorry. I just don't think it is. I think they're punishing them.
Punishing for what, though?
Because they don't really like them.
Just started. It's only been I don't know. This whole Sami Zayn stuff has been going on recently.
Yeah, well.
What can they really be punished for, really? I disagree that Kofi Kingston should not have beat Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn's also not like beating Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles either every week. It's like he's kind of been a jobber too. I mean, this is just my personal feeling. I just have a weird feeling that they're gonna pull the rug under us. So I'm gonna go with that. I think that I'm gonna call that right here. A lot of people disagree with me, but I'm sticking to it.
It's just weird that they would, like they could if it was a work, they could say like they got fined for doing this, or that like they're getting a lot of heat right now. But the fact that they sent them home from a European tour, like where indie guys on the European tours get like a lot of fucking appreciation. They get like. They're really over with the crowd in the UK and wherever the hell else they're going. And it just seems like such a drastic
measure, I guess.
Yeah, to take them out, like just because like they messed up one segment. It's not like they beat the shit out of Kofi and made him bleed and then they left and they were just like, fuck you, and like took the storyline over. Like they left the ring like 13 seconds too early, like... don't
you just think this news comes out of nowhere, though?
It does come out of nowhere.
It just, like, seems odd, Like, Neville's leaving, and then all of a sudden, like, there's, like, Nia Jax is fucking... all this stuff, and then, then Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Speaking of Neville, that actually reminds me, I did read that Neville and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were all, like, really good friends.
And Jimmy Jacobs.
Right.
Who just got released from WWE.
He got let go, too, so... Like, they might just be disgruntled.
That's a thing that that is something that I've been thinking about, too. Is that I've read is that they are close and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I don't know, man. You're right. It could go either way. I'm still going with my gut, but, like, I could see it being real as well. But, at the end of the day, you got to think, hey, like, I got a family. I got to feed somebody. Like... If someone gets to go from your job, are you going to be like, well, I'm leaving too, fuck that, like, you're going to be like, no, I got to stay because I have a family to feed too. So,
right.
like, it's a different world in wrestling because you can actually make more money on the indies in Japan nowadays, but, yeah, I guess it's up in the air. I'm still going to stick with my gut here.
Yeah, I mean, but here's the other thing, just because they were sent home for the rest of the tour, that doesn't mean that they're not going to be at Survivor Series. The Survivor Series is not part of the European tour. The Survivor Series is in the United States. So they're gonna be back for Survivor Series. I don't know if they're going to do anything. I still think that they will cost SmackDown the team the match.
They were just saying on Periscope that they're confirmed to come back on Tuesday. So maybe my theory, it doesn't even make sense. Maybe they just had a disagreement or say fuck it, and they came to terms through an agreement. So my idea would have been more cool or whatever, but I digress.
If they let Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn talk about it a little bit, maybe they could then somehow turn this bad thing into a good thing and kind of make it part of the storyline if they allow them to do that.
Speaking of releases and like people leaving, I didn't listen to the new Jericho podcast yet because it didn't pop up on my Apple podcast yet. I guess but they recorded it. Apparently, everyone was saying that on the reports that Austin Aries just wanted his release, and apparently he's saying that he never asked for his release and he was fired.
Really?
Yeah. That's what he told Jericho on the new podcast. Jericho even reported that Austin Aries said he never said he wanted to quit.
Huh, that's interesting.
Which is really odd. This is fucking weird shit going on, and a lot going on with wrestling. Like, a lot of people, of course, are leaving from Impact. That's, no fucking surprise.
Well, yeah. I mean,
but, just people leaving and coming and going and fucking dropping out. It's very fucking odd. And I don't know, man. Things in the next couple of years, I think, are going to change as far as that's concerned. Because you don't have to be in the WWE to make good money anymore.
Right.
So they got to either change a business model, something's happening. I don't know. Some things are going to change in the next couple of years.
Yeah. God, I'm going to apologize in advance. I can barely talk here, so I'm going to let Fred handle most of the
Good thing
show.
I'm very talkative this week, and not too drunk, actually. So, actually not drunk at all. So, that way I could talk to myself. That's right. The WNA podcast says, their infamous quote when they say, creative is nothing for you. Then you're not very creative there, creative team.
Yeah.
You should have something for anybody. I hate Vince Russo. I think he's a fucking terrible booker, but I will say that he had something
so flat.
So flat. It's very flat.
Very flat.
I would not grab it by the pussy.
Not very fuzzy. It would be weird if it was fuzzy.
Bubbly dubbly.
I'm only drinking like a fucking liter of cola. Because I literally my
water,
throat
not
is
cola.
fucking killing me right now.
Drinking water, not cola.
Not cola, man. It's supposed to like coat your, it's good for a cold.
Coat your throat, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor, people.
Wait, I have water too.
Paging Dr. Faggot. Well, you better get going, Dr. Faggot. Fucking love that line.
Alexa Bliss is pregnant. Get on Twitter. She just tweeted it. What?
Nah.
Shut the fuck up.
Get the hell out of town.
All right.
I heard a fucking rumor that Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss got into a DUI arrest the other day, and they had like a pound of weed in their trunk. I'm like, what? That's not true either. Because I checked WrestleZone, and they would have been on top of that shit.
No.
You tricked us, and it's not even April Fool's.
No, she is not pregnant. She did not tweet it. You definitely found somebody's Perry account. I'm on her official fucking page right now.
I would love to impregnate her.
She is not pregnant. Shut the fuck up.
Freddie Bliss.
Unless she did it on Instagram, which who the fuck would do that?
Yeah. She's dating Murphy from Blake and Murphy.
What?
Yeah, that's who she.
Him?
Yeah.
Him?
Yep, I saw her on Instagram.
Him?
Yeah. Her?
Yeah, that's what I was going for. The opposite one.
We love Anne. Doesn't she have a boyfriend? Yes. His name is Fred Robinson.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're kind of on and off, mostly off. On when my eyes are closed, but...
I can't laugh.
I'm gonna kill Craig today.
I can't laugh. This is the Fred show today.
Yeah,
I'm usually the one fucking carrying the shit. So we'll see how Fred can do it this week.
Well, don't carry it too much.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Fred's job, and I'll be the gay character this week.
Character? I mean, gay? You fuck?
You were more
No,
that I called it a character.
No.
Wait, because you really are gay.
No.
Like, wait a minute, character? No, I am gay.
Craig, do I? Everybody on Periscope, everybody on Facebook Live, which is... we actually have 2 people now. Do I have to say it again? Okay, I'll say it again. I am...
Oh, what a fucking train wreck this show has become.
Spit up a little bit. That was coincidental, though. That was coincidental, I swear. I'm not even drunk this week. That's sad. Another news.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Another. They're doing couple title matches before Survivor Series. I didn't even know this.
Get the hell out of town.
So we talked about Charlotte versus Natalya. So Charlotte could be the SmackDown Women's Champion. I think she will be because she just released that book. We'll get into that. I guess.
She released it like fucking 2 months ago.
No, she should never. Charlotte should be the champion because Natalya's fucking dog.
She should release a panty line.
They're having a Baron Corbin versus Sin Cara U.S. title match on SmackDown.
No one wants to see Miz versus Sin Cara in Survivor Series.
Nobody wants to see Sin Cara ever. I thought he was hurt.
Unless in a dumpster match. Oh, that was Kalisto.
Didn't I just read that Sin Cara is hurt and he needs surgery? Didn't I just read that?
Don't they have like 3 Sin Caras? There's like the Sin Cara, there's Unico, Unico, and Punico. Like, there's like 4 fucking Sin Caras.
Epico, Primo.
It's like the new Don't the Clown. It's like fucking like 5 of them.
I need to see Sin Cara versus Sin Cara.
They all fucking came off the back of the truck in fucking Sin Cara masks.
Oh my god.
With a bunch of fucking lawnmowers.
Fucking lawnmowers. The Mexicans.
I missed your comment, Rob. Sorry. Periscope sucks dick.
Dude, I fucking hate Periscope.
Yeah, I missed that shit. My bad. Well, who fucking cares, dude? Like, come on, it's not. It's just like, there's one more week of programming left, so yeah, okay, Sin Cara could possibly win the United States Championship. Sure, yeah, I may have a girlfriend soon. Yeah, right, both things aren't happening anytime soon. So, let's fucking
don't sell yourself short, man. You know.
No, I mean, I won't, but like, I just won't have a girlfriend, I'm just not interested right now.
Oh, you're just good with how this is going.
It's just a yucky situation.
Yucky?
Well, okay, I didn't mean to say yucky. I meant like, it's a bad decision to go through right now.
What's a bad decision?
I just don't want to, like, okay. Well, last week, Craig, I don't want to get into all this now. But essentially, I really don't know much about sex and stuff like that, so I think I should learn about it first,
Right.
I mean, I've been fucking belly buttons for years, and I thought I lost my virginity, but apparently I didn't because I never fucked a real vagina before, so in that case, I got a lot to learn, and I'm 32 years old.
That's right. That's right.
Hashtag belly button child.
That's right.
Why? No, let's move on to the next subject.
No. You've been telling me that, like, you've been talking to a couple girls.
It's true.
And especially this one who you told them that you have a podcast. And, like, what are you going to do?
Yes, that's why I didn't get laid yet.
What are you going to do when she actually watches this and she hears this gimmick of yours?
She's going to be like, Fred, there was a possibility that you were going to get some pussy tonight. But then I heard you speak on iTunes, Google Play or Stitcher. And
if you could plug a women's vagina as good as you could plug this podcast, you'd be set.
I'd be fucking Ron Jeremy of this fucking podcast, motherfucker. Fuck yeah!
Fat fuck.
He's fat as he is. He's got a fucking huge schlong.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, wrestling podcasts are guaranteed to you're guaranteed two things. One, you're guaranteed to know a lot about wrestling, and two, you're guaranteed to not get pussy ever.
Yeah.
In the history of pussy.
Yeah. God,
I think you have a better chance. I think a nun has a better chance at sucking a dude's dick.
There's something about
no disrespect to my.
There's something about wrestling fans.
And let's talk about wrestling. Let's talk. We were talking about.
Yeah,
this
we were talking
earlier.
about it a little bit before. There's something about wrestling fans that just fucking suck. They just suck, man.
They invite themselves to your house. They're fucking weird. I'm sorry, people. We're gonna lose our fucking fan base tonight.
No, it's not all of them. It's not every wrestling fan. There are normal people who watch wrestling. Okay.
Yeah.
I like to think that maybe we're in that group. Apparently, we might be weird. We might be. People might not like us, but wrestling fans, as a general, like kind of like white people. Like white people just kind of suck, especially like white men. Especially with everything that's going on in the world right now. Just generally speaking, we suck.
We suck.
But with wrestling fans, it's the same thing. Like they're either like I don't want to use the word retarded, but they're socially stupid. Like they're just not there.
Yeah.
They're like God, like
the lights are on, but no one's home. Basically.
Yeah, and it's the House of Horrors, so nobody wants to go in that house.
House of Horrors.
I don't know. I tried.
The wrestling realm,
the
wrestling culture is like the proverbial House of Horrors. Like
it really is.
Like you just don't want to go in.
No, Twitter is the House of Horrors.
Oh my god, it's true.
So many opinions out there. So many opinions.
Yeah, and you, as we discussed on previous weeks, and I've talked to you on the phone recently, you kind of have to ease yourself into the idea of telling a girl that you like wrestling.
Yeah,
because
you can't say that right off the bat.
Right, like right after you come in,
unless she's wearing like a Daniel Bryan shirt. And it can't be like a John Cena
shirt. Not ironically.
Yeah.
She's not a hipster. Okay, she's.
You can't even assume like with like a Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt or like a Rock Under Armour shirt. Like she just might be really into fitness right now. Like, you have to get like a really specific wrestler shirt. Then you maybe could be like okay,
she's wearing Bullet Club shirt.
Right. Like okay, I think I can talk to her. Like, you never start any conversation with a girl like, so you like wrestling? It's just over, done. So back of her head.
This is what I do, right? If I have sex with a girl, right? Okay, non-gimmick wise. If I'm having sex with a girl,
always breaking the fourth wall here.
I'll have the orgasm, then I go, by the way, I like wrestling. And then they can't go. They can't go because I already did the nasty with them. They can't fucking leave, dude. They're fucking done. And that's the deal. That's for real. Rob Sternberg.
Real Deal Rob is here today.
Real Deal Rob is here, yeah. I mean, it's true, though. I mean, you cannot...
That's fantastic.
It's a very light subject. It's like politics and wrestling. Like, you like people can say like I'm a Donald Trump supporter, and they can also say I like wrestling, and it's kind of the same thing.
I don't even know. This kind of also applies to like guy friends too. Like you can't just like go up to a guy and be like yeah man, it's like Stone Cold Stunner, and be like, you like wrestling, right? Like you can't do that. Like
because that's like a common thing. Like, Stone Cold Stunner. Like, do you smell the rocks?
It actually reminds me when I met Jan. I don't know if he still watched. He might
be off.
Stephanie might have told him to turn it off. But when I met
those
Jan,
fuckers off my television.
Me and Jan used to work together, and we were in like an office environment. I was suits and ties and all that shit. And like one day he just said something. He said something like so under the radar. He was talking to somebody. He's like, "Woo woo, you know it." And I literally just like turned around. I was like,
it was like the hidden code.
I'm like, wait, are we friends now? Like, I'm like, what'd you just say? He's like, nothing. Like he was like so like embarrassed that he said it. He's like, nothing. I didn't.
You're like, no, we're good.
I'm like, no, that's
good though. We're good.
I'm like, that's Zack Ryder, right? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, so we're friends now. Let's
talk. It's very confrontational.
And it wasn't like it was the first time I met him. It was like 3 months after working there. I was like, okay, now we're friends.
It's a
cool
very
now.
sensitive subject.
Yeah, very.
Like me and this partner at my old job, like we loved. I mean, this built over time. It wasn't just like, but we were big fans of Enzo and Cass. We were just like, we were in the office right next to each other. We're just like, how you doing? And like we're like 0 dimes and stuff. But this is something that did not come on day one. You know, this was something. This was day 1,000.
This was like day 1-ish.
This day 1 is H for sure. Motherfuckers for sure. So, in all, yeah, wrestling fans are probably also virgins. I would say. I would say so. Anyone on Periscope? Are you guys virgins? I mean, probably. But like, if you had sex, good for you. I mean, but
nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think I've had sex.
All right.
Gimmick mode back on.
What is this one? We got something on a couple things on. The
so I kind of been seeing a lot on Twitter that there's been like I'm calling it the Shield tour, almost like there's a lot of things on house shows lately where. Because Roman Reigns has been out with whatever the fuck he has, mumps or some bullshit, that there's been a substitute sort of Shield member going around. I think last week in some town, Triple H was actually a quote-unquote unofficial member of the Shield during the match. Yeah. And then the last day, I saw a video of Samoa Joe actually kind of getting them, and he did the triple powerbomb. He was in Roman Reigns' place with the triple powerbomb.
God damn it! Do we know where is Chris Hero from, or Cassius Ohno? Like, what's his hometown? Because they should do that.
I think it's like Chicago or something.
They should do that in Chicago. Cassius Ohno should be the third member of the Shield because, of course, everybody knows he was supposed to be the third member of the original Shield.
Right.
CM Punk's version of the Shield.
CM Punk's version to Roman Reigns.
They should totally do that if they're going to continue doing this like third member, substitution.
I think it's pretty cool, though. I mean, just for the time being, I know that Triple H isn't going to really be in the Shield, but it's kind of cool for house shows that you get to see a different version of. I
actually did want to talk about the Triple H one. Now that you mention it, because like it was probably cool for the in arena crowd there, but like WWE shouldn't have posted that on social media. Afterwards, because like it became such a thing, and like everybody's like, this makes literally no sense. Like
he's like the anti-Shield.
He was literally the guy who ended the Shield. He took Seth Rollins out of the Shield to kill the Shield.
Right.
He was in Evolution feuding against the Shield. History is
not a thing.
It was so dumb. I was like, it was cool to do it in the arena. But, like, to have the WWE's, like, Snapchat account or the Twitter feed do it and, like, post it and everybody's retweeting it and, like, Triple H is putting his fist in the middle. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's like,
it was very odd at first.
Very weird, yeah. It'd be like, on a house show, like, Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart just like we're the best tag team ever, and we're like, no, you guys hate each other.
It's like Undertaker joining New Day. It's like fucking weird.
Yeah, dude. Very weird. Well, that one makes no sense whatsoever, Fred. But
so that's my point.
Well, I mean, this one they feuded. Like New Day did not feud with the Undertaker. This would be like if like Nancy Benoit, Chris Benoit, like got into the ring. Okay, sorry.
No, go with it.
Sorry, no. Too sensitive. Sorry. I just completely derailed.
They tag teamed with Kevin Sullivan.
Oh, god damn it.
Well, come on. Yeah, I want to finish your joke, motherfucker.
Nah, it's... No.
Okay,
I'm running out of steam. I have no fucking emotional involvement right now.
Come on, follow the 3 eyes right now of your Kurt Angle shirt.
Is it even on the shirt? It's not even on the shirt.
Well.
It just says it's damn true.
It's damn true. Follow them. Okay, so the last thing I kind of just was... I don't know how true this is. I just found this on WrestleZone. Is that... seems like Hideo Itami, they do have some plans for him to join 205 Live in the imminent future. So...
well, that's the end of Hideo then, right?
I don't think that's not that bad of an idea, no? If they're looking for star power, like to replace Neville and shit like that.
Sure. But I mean, look at every high profile guy that they've called up to put in the cruiserweight division. How that has turned out.
Yeah, I guess you got a point on that.
Like they lost Austin Aries, he was a high profile guy. They lost Neville now, he's a high profile guy.
Yeah, I know. It seems to be a trend of some sort.
Hideo's had his troubles in WWE staying healthy, but I mean, he was a really, really high profile guy when they signed him.
Someone is fucking saying a rumor back in the day was like, not back in the day, a few months ago, was like, from during one of the Shinsuke Jinder fucking matches that Hideo Itami was going to interfere.
Who the fuck would think that?
I don't know where the fuck that came from. It was fucking weird.
Fucking
but like,
terrible rumor.
So, I mean, I don't know how much truth there is to it. Like I said, it's on WrestleZone. Not everything on the internet is true, but... it'd be interesting.
Yeah, I've heard rumblings from other places that he's probably going to get called up soon. He's been in the company for a couple years now, so it makes sense. Even though he was hurt most of the time.
True.
Yeah, I mean, I want to say I think he'll be like a good addition to the 205 roster, but at the same time, like look at what's happened to 205 Live. I mean, literally the only thing that's really good in 205 Live now is Enzo Amore. And he wasn't even a cruiserweight like 5 months ago.
Well, actually, the other thing we forgot to mention here, speaking of the cruiserweight division on Monday Night Raw, we had the main roster debut of the bruiserweight, Pete Dunne, the United Kingdom champion. And
that was a really cool moment.
Yeah, that was really cool, and it made total sense. They were in England for the night, and now they're apparently on this, I think this Wednesday, it's going to be Johnny is it this Wednesday, or is it for the Houston TakeOver show? But Johnny Gargano is facing Pete Dunne for the United Kingdom Championship. But the point is that they're bringing this in now. They're bringing it to NXT. They're bringing Tyler Bate back. They're bringing Mark Andrews, I want to say his name is. Some good UK guys. So it looks like they're starting to really start bringing this UK division back, which they should be doing.
Well, the problem with the UK division is since day one they've said that UK is going to get their own show on the WWE network. You know, it's going to be filmed in the UK, but like nothing has come from that yet. Like they just still haven't done anything with that. And yet here we are, like many, how long ago is the UK tournament now? It's been at least 3-4 months.
Yeah.
Because they just finished.
There was the TakeOver show.
Yeah, they've been on a few TakeOver shows now.
Some shit like
so
that.
It's been a while, and they've had two UK champions, and yet here we are. There's still no show for them to go. What do they do with they have a title for no show? You know what I mean? It's very weird.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but maybe this is a good way to get them noticed, is to showcase them on NXT more. I mean, and to do stuff like this where they show Pete Dunne on Raw randomly. Let's instead of just throwing a UK show where no one knows who the fuck these guys are, build them a little slowly. And they're supposed to be changing their programming up within the next year. I know they had that survey that came out a couple months ago asking about certain things that the viewership had wanted. And perhaps they're going to go in that direction.
Did we ever even talk about that? Because there were some good things on that.
We didn't really talk about it because I didn't fill it out. I didn't really know much about it. I know you did, but nothing came about it yet. So
yeah, but
what was it? What were some options?
They were looking for new types of shows on WWE Network to come out, and new libraries of videos that people would be interested in. Some of the choices were good wrestling organizations around the world. They had Ring of Honor as a choice. They had TNA as a choice. They had
ECW too, right? They wanted to maybe bring back ECW.
Yeah, they a
TV 14 program?
not called ECW, but an ECW extreme, a TV 14 hardcore wrestling type of thing. I don't know.
I mean, why not? I mean, it's a great option, but without some of the hardcore stuff because with concussions nowadays. But Yeah, interesting. I mean, I think hopefully we'll hear something about that sooner than later, for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's been really weird with the UK division. I like the guys in it. Like, I really like Tyler Bate. He's really good.
Really, yeah. I love Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne is amazing. He's fantastic.
He's got the look and everything. He's
Trent
really
Seven
good.
is really good, too.
Yeah, definitely. They got some really good guys there. It's the UK indie scene has been blowing up over the last fucking 5 years, and I'm really happy that they're getting the recognition that they deserve.
Right, yeah, me too.
Yeah, for sure. So, that's really what I think it's really the main news this week. So, anyway, we'll get to some other stuff, I guess, unless you have anything else you want to talk on the list here. Besides, we had the 30 for 30. Anyone watch it this week? They had the 30 for 30 ESPN special of the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
I did not catch it. So, Fred, what do you do?
Yeah, I thought it was very well done. They announced, they show, between commercial breaks, they said that they interviewed him before and after his hospitalization and stuff like that.
Right.
I thought it was, basically if you read his autobiography. Back in
Which
the day,
I did, yeah.
You kind of knew what the story was already, as far as him training with Vern Gagne, and then him kind of going through the tours of NWA.
Sure, they talked about the plane crash a little bit too.
The plane crash. Yeah, they definitely talked on that. They interviewed Charlotte a lot. They obviously went into a lot of his issues as far as his drinking and his the unfortunate death of his son Reed Flair.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
as
that.
well. So that was towards the end. They didn't really go too much into it, but they brought it to the end. Overall, it was an hour and a half, and I would, if you're a remote Nature Boy fan, I would definitely go out of your way to see it. It was very well done and stuff. So
yeah,
good for them.
Yeah,
for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
What else do we have? That's pretty much
it.
Yeah,
I think maybe we should introduce our new segment. For sure.
Oh, what's our new segment, friend?
Yeah, I mean, I think we should. We want to be part of the Twitter community, the Instagram community. We want to,
right. We're always looking to expand our Twitter and Instagram presence.
Yeah, we act like we don't give a shit, but we
content.
actually do like people. I think for the most part.
Yeah.
But so I want to do a thing this week where we introduce special fans of ours for sure.
Okay, that's cool. I like that. Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. So I looked on Instagram and I saw a lot of people promoting this thing called WCW, and at first I thought it was the WCW wrestling, but I was like, hold on a second, that doesn't even make any sense because it's been gone for so long. So I mean, apparently it's called Wild and Crazy Women or something like that. So I thought it was kind of funny, So this week's WCW, the Wild Crazy Woman, goes to our girl Juliet Ryder at Salem Kennetry. So that's our WCW for the week, people.
God damn it. Okay, yeah, no, go ahead.
No, I mean that's but that's a good thing. I mean, we're trying.
So wait, what do you think?
We're trying to incorporate this. And
Fred,
stuff,
I'm not very familiar with.
Have you seen her profile?
I have not. I'm not very familiar with wrestling. I'm sorry, with Twitter acronyms. What is WCW again?
Wild Crazy Women.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. So this one was she calls herself a sex bot or something like that, and I'm like, whoa. It's pretty wild and crazy right there, I don't know what a bot means really, maybe she just maybe it's a dancing term or something, maybe she's a stripper, I don't know, it's kind of sexy. So, Juliet Ryder, you're a WCW of the week, baby. Yeah, baby.
Oh my god.
And then there's other acronyms too, which I just want to incorporate every acronym there is, Craig. Everything. All right,
yeah, all right.
Okay,
let's go through another one.
We got the women, we also have the Mad Chill Men. It's fucking awesome. Mad Chill Men. And I get what they're going with there.
Mad Chill Men?
Yeah, it's like they're trying to...
Wait, MCM? Wait, you're going...
The Mad Chill Men.
You're doing hashtag MCM?
I think that's what it's called. Hashtag
yeah, okay,
MCM, Mad Chill Men, which is basically, hashtag
that's
MCM.
definitely what it stands for.
It does, right? I mean, I'm not mistaken at all. That's
exactly what it
I made
stands
sure.
for.
I checked on some website, but whatever.
Was it sex.com?
Socks.com. Yeah, so that anyway, Mad Chill Men is our so our MCM of the week goes to Toilet Model.
What?
toilet model.
That's
At KYLANCO. Toilet model.
what the fuck are you talking? So wait.
So that's our Mad Chill Man of the Week, MCM of the Week, our WCW of the Week, the Wild Crazy Woman of the Week, Juliet Ryder, the Sex Bot. Thank you, everybody.
So
this is a beautiful segment, people. I think we're going to bring in a lot more followers this way.
So we're doing Twitter, hashtag MCM.
MCM.
And hashtag WCW.
Correct. A lot of people are doing it, so I want to jump on the
And you think
trend.
they are called, what are those, what's that acronym stand for again?
Wild
Please
Crazy
refresh my
Women.
memory.
Wild Crazy Women. Girls that are a little frisky.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And of course, Mad Chill Men, like guys that are really chill, and like guys that I would want to hang out with, and men that I adore, like people that really speak to me, like that are really somebody that I want to be around, and someone who I want to be with, on any type of level. So like, my MCM goes to toilet model. So. I'm just glad that I'm glad to do this. There's so many MCMs to go through. There was so many MCMs for me to go through.
Yeah.
The WCW was a little
funny.
Was a little easier.
It's funny. It's Saturday. It's Friday going into Saturday here.
What?
I know that has nothing to do with your thing that you're talking about right now. It's just so interesting, man. I really like this now. This is a really good segment,
right? Yeah.
I think we should keep doing this every week.
You think so? I should bring on more MCMs?
Yeah, totally. We should totally do that.
I should pile on all the MCMs.
Especially the MCMs.
Like, as many MCMs as I can get into as possible.
Yeah. Don't do them on Mondays, though, because, nobody wants to read about that stuff on Mondays.
Not on a Monday.
It's just funnier if you...
Why would you do it on a Monday? Why would you do an MCM on a Monday, though?
Yeah, because, who wants to read about that on Monday, right?
People are tired on Monday. People need their coffee. They're going to work. Let's just do MCM every day. I want an MCM every day. Every fucking day, I want a new MCM.
Oh, boy.
I mean, the WCWs, yeah, sure. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really as crazy about that, but the MCMs really drive home to me. They really stick to me. So, let's bring it on, boys. Let's bring it on,
I've got
boys.
so many opinions about this, but you know what? I'm going to let it ride. I'm going to let this happen. I'm gonna,
okay.
I'm going to
Do you trust me on my judgment?
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant by that.
Dude,
I'm totally going to let
I love you, dude.
I'm going to totally let you. I'm going to totally let you take control of this and run with it, man.
Thank you,
you can
man.
Have this.
Thank
you can have this forever.
Thank you,
You can have this forever.
Damn.
Oh my god.
I mean, really, I'm really crushing it with this, man.
You're so fucking stupid.
I'm really crushing it with it, man.
I can't stand this.
What the hell's? I think Craig's a little.
I
think Craig's cold is acting up right now. I don't think
it's my call. It's my call.
I think this was a beautiful segment I brought upon. I can't wait to exploit more men because there are plenty of men out there that need to be exploited. There need to be more men that need to be brought to the forefront, and for me to expose them.
Phrasing.
For me to.
I love
There's more
men
that I need to be around. There's more men that need to be opened. And so MCMs, let's bring it on, baby.
But not on Mondays.
Not on Mondays.
I mean, Monday sucks, right?
Yeah, every day of the week.
I love that you have just no grasp of the internet, Fred. You're just like my dad.
Yeah. Ray Dixon's pretty cool, man.
I love how you that was really good. I just love how you moved. You just blew past exactly what I said. That's good. That's good.
I mean, everybody still uses DOS, right?
Yeah, I think I have it installed on the same computer I have.
You know what? We're not getting more downloads, though, by the way. Because we're on Facebook and Twitter. I think we should move back to MySpace.
Yeah?
And tout.
Yeah, we haven't really tout. Remember when WWE was all up and tout for
tout. We're like, no, Twitter, bitch.
You idiots. It was like Vine for poor people, pretty much.
Inside joke for no one that's listening right now.
We might as well tell. Our friend Chris was in our Backyard Wrestling Federation, and his theme song was
Paper Cut by Linkin Park.
By Linkin Park. Rest in peace, Chester. And that part where the song kicks in and goes... I did a mashup on Vine of our friend Chris, because for some reason during the last show he did, he just stared at the camera so deadpan.
So out of shape.
He was just like
yeah, we can't even do it justice on the audio.
So I put the noise of the song kicking in, of him going, and it was just on a loop on Vine.
He looked so pathetic. It was great.
It was fucking amazing. It was one of my favorite Vines of all time because I made it.
Yeah, it was pretty damn good, actually.
All right, Fred. I'm kind of like out of material, and it's been hard for me to talk this week. You got anything else?
Yeah, I mean, no, I really don't. But
I mean, you got some plugs you got written down.
Yeah, I mean, we can go through the Ask WWP, but let's just check Twitter for a second if there's any questions on hashtag Ask WWP.
Oh, you want me to check Twitter?
There's a total of
let me pull it up.
Okay,
I'll pull it up. Let's see. Let's check the mentions, Fred.
Let's see.
Okay, so there's a GIF not talking to us.
Okay.
There's people talking to each other.
Okay.
Linking to it. That's funny.
There's a Joker clapping to himself.
There's Hulk Hogan pointing at the screen.
There's a New Day.
New Day saying who. You know what, Fred? I'm not seeing any questions.
We had a boatload of questions, I thought, but apparently we have fucking zero.
That's so strange how we have no questions.
I think we have so many followers and
downloads
that they're just they don't want to bother us.
You know what's great? Like when other podcasts they ask for questions for the show, and we're always throwing in our 2 cents, or at least you are on behalf of both of us.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when we go do it, like. Just fucking crickets. It's so cool.
Just like fucking flatline.
It's so cool that like people totally reciprocate.
It's the best way to support us, I think. By not supporting us.
Right.
But I digress.
Yes.
So speaking of those, let's plug people.
We did have one question. I don't remember.
Did we?
I'm trying to find it because I don't. Oh, here it is. One reply to our fucking pinned tweet with 8 retweets and 12 likes. Literally, people retweeted it and didn't answer.
Right.
One reply is you. Where do babies come from?
We're all sorts of fucked up at this point because I thought sex came from a belly button, but now I don't even know where the baby comes from.
It comes from...
I'm assuming from the butthole.
Yes, that's exactly where it comes from.
Okay, well...
Yeah, you just go with that.
Okay, well...
I think RJ asked a question. I'm trying to find it. RJ, what was your question? You still watching out there? Fuck, no, he's not...
He had something to do with the
Wrestling
Nerds Alliance he was talking about.
How will the fight go down with the Wrestling Nerds Alliance? It's not going to be a fight because we're friends with them. That's how the show really is.
What? No, we're not.
That's how the show really is.
Yeah, we are.
We like those guys, so we're going to have a good time. We're going to talk about wrestling, and it's going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. I can't wait.
All right, well...
Hopefully Rob will be drunk again.
That was hashtag AskWWP. I think we're going to retire that segment because nobody...
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, that's...
Fucking beautiful.
You had some other stuff written down.
Yeah, well...
What about that then?
Yeah, no. I mean, we'll do our plugs, but I want to plug a podcast I love, okay? And they're not giving us love back because I didn't ask for love back, but if I asked for it, it would be mutual, of course. They would reciprocate and we would connect on so many levels. But I digress.
Well, you think that's how that works, but apparently it's just a one-way street.
It's just a one-way street?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean one person plugs the other?
Yes, not the other way back.
Oh, okay, so you can't plug each other at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Well, I don't want the shit to hit the fan once I plug them.
Okay.
But,
plug them, Fred. Plug away.
Anybody that's a huge, I'm a huge, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia fan. Love them.
As am I.
Love them. You
Die
love
hard.
them too. Love them. A great
Wild card.
If you want to watch a great, funny podcast that's kind of like us in a way.
Well, you can't. You can listen to it though.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry. Listen to it on iTunes. I'm not sure if they're on other platforms. They're called instead of Patty's Pub, it's called Patty's Pod. And you can follow them on Twitter at Patty's Pod. I love theirs. They kind of have like a show like ours. Like they're just like a bunch of guys just shooting the shit.
So it's a fucking train wreck?
It's a train wreck,
yeah,
but it's a fun train wreck. It's a little bit more organized. But like, I would, like, if you love the show, I would just listen to it. They actually give you a lot of good background facts on this show too,
Oh, really?
as well. So and they're fun, and they're funny too. Like they bust each other's balls and stuff like that. So good times, my friends.
Good times.
Yeah. So anyway, that's that be's the show, I guess.
Yep. That's about it.
Corbin 316 on Periscope. That name sounds familiar, actually.
He's been in this before.
He's been in this before, right? In DX11.
Yeah, DX is one of our followers. He was in it. He watched last week too.
He did. He asked a good question.
I'm all sick, man.
It's reaching an hour, and Craig's getting sick, and he might keel over.
Yeah,
so
Leo just joined in. Yeah, we're wrapping up the show here.
Sorry, we started late, Leo, and we're ending late, and we're losing steam here. I don't think Craig can last much longer.
Yeah,
so
I've got a cold. It's been I haven't been able to even talk that much.
That's true.
This is going to be a very Fred heavy show.
That's right. So if you're in love with me, then check it out. It's Frevy. Anyway, guys, you can follow us on Twitter at Wretched Wrestle. You can like us on Facebook at Wretched Wrestling. You can follow us on YouTube, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn, Podomatic, fucking NPR. I don't fucking know. You can find us on
Definitely not NPR material.
No, but we'll get on there somehow.
I mean, we could start talking like that. Baron Corbin is going to face The Miz.
He's going
champion versus champion.
Kick him in the ass.
Oh, God, I can't.
Miz is going to destroy him.
We're getting some questions here saying, who I think Corbin wants to know if Stone Cold Steve Austin will ever wrestle again. The answer is a resounding no. He will not wrestle again.
Oh, Chris Soltaire's on.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
We had all your cousins on today.
Yeah, what's with my cousins joining on the show today? It's so random.
Where's my cousins?
Yeah, where's your cousins? Where's your family? They haven't been on the show lately.
I don't know.
Where's your sister? She used to tune in a lot.
Well, I don't know if I should break the news on here. She hasn't broke it on Facebook, so
a little uncomfortable. With
no. Good news.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you shouldn't announce it then. Oh, good news.
Good news.
Oh,
no one's gonna listen to this. That is important to my family.
Really?
My sister is expecting a baby girl.
Nice, awesome, man. You're gonna be an uncle.
Hell yeah, man.
I was gonna say. I always get those things.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna be an uncle.
Be an aunt. But Aunt Fred.
No, I was just thinking, well, is it? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm fucking all loud.
Yeah, so they just found out.
Congrats, man. That's
Thanks, man.
Yeah, awesome. Man.
I'm excited, man. They haven't released it on Facebook yet, but so don't say anything. But I figured I'd just shout the news out there. Yeah. So congratulations, Christine. I'm sure you're not listening to the show.
No,
but
she's definitely not. She's definitely not. If she listened, she would listen to the first 5 minutes and definitely not the last.
Thanks, Leo.
Yeah, man. Let's go. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, when you see her, because I don't ever really see her.
That's true. You
tell her I say congratulations and R.I.P. to her regular life. That's the end. It's over.
That's true.
But no, seriously, it's an amazing thing to become a parent. So it's fucking awesome for her, man. That's awesome.
They're excited.
Good news.
They're very excited. So I'm happy for them.
Awesome, man.
Yep. So
yeah, I don't got much this week. We could do a couple plugs, but I don't know.
What the hell? Let's get into this really quickly. January 4th, Wrestle Kingdom. I know we don't talk about New Japan.
Shit, we didn't do.
But fucking Chris Jericho is facing Kenny Omega. How can we fucking forget this?
Oh, because it wasn't
so much stuff to talk about this week.
I'm
excited for that. Our friend, Factual Josh Peck, is actually going to Wrestle Kingdom.
He's going to that?
Yeah,
in Japan, right?
Yeah, he's going.
Oh,
for real.
God.
Yeah. So he's going to be really going to a really good New Japan show. But now it's even better because Chris fucking Jericho is going to be there.
That's
facing the best fucking wrestler in the world right now.
It's so weird that Vince is okay with this happening.
No, he's not okay with that.
You don't think?
He didn't make the decision.
I love how Jericho could just do whatever the fuck he wants.
I know. That's what's great about Chris Jericho. I mean, he should. He's fucking 47 at this point. He doesn't fucking need a fucking 70-year-old fucking... He doesn't need a 70-year-old geezer telling him what to fucking do. I mean, what I mean? He's a grown-ass fucking man. Fuck that shit, man. He can do whatever he wants, And what he's got, realistically, what has he got, 5 years left?
Yeah, I mean...
if I'm being conservative,
I love Jericho, man. He's one of the best.
He's even better than he is now. They're gonna have a good match. You know, it won't be
a good match. He's not, he's not as good as he was when he was in his 30s, but he's still he can still carry a good match, and Omega will do all the cool shit.
Exactly. So it just will be fun. So
I'm sure.
It's not really much for me to comment, but
it's not much to comment.
It's just an announcement and the fucking.
I like that they built the feud over Twitter because I thought they were legit just fucking giving because Jericho does that with people all the time.
They were beefing, yeah. I thought they were legit beefing.
Do we know why he wears the scarf? Because he's the greatest of all time. I don't know.
Right. I like the sailboats on his scarf.
You like the what?
The sailboats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Scarf.
Was that the one he tried to give Braun Strowman as a gift, and then he just wore it for the rest of the year?
It was like red and blue.
Yeah.
WNA has been on the whole time. They've been very stealth on this podcast tonight.
Yeah.
Very stealth, but we haven't really said anything. But now I'm gonna save my load for next week, and basically they were asked a question what would happen in a hardcore match between the two of us, but I'm not really gonna answer that. I'm just gonna say that.
Well, you did answer it, and nobody understood what the hell you were talking about.
On Wrestling Nerds Alliance's, they got plenty of questions, of course, on their mailbag, of course, because everybody loves them. But RJ said, what would happen between a hardcore match between...
people answer mailbags? Oh, that's cool, because...
Yeah.
We should try that. Oh, wait, we do.
But
we get nothing.
We're the bastard child.
It's so weird. It's funny, because we have, I think, the most followers of anyone, and
we have a lot of sex bots.
Yeah, we do have a lot of sex bots.
And a lot of MCMs, too, so... Anywho,
ending on a sour note here.
But I'll say this though. Okay,
we're getting super hearts. Oh, thanks. It's from Leo.
I'll say this though. Next week, you're talking about hardcore, Rob and Cliff. I will go as hardcore as I need to.
Oh goddamn!
I'll just fucking say that. I don't go softcore. I fucking go the hardest core a man can go. I will reach into the depths of your fucking
anus.
Hell.
Oh.
And I will pull whatever fucking shit comes out of it.
Oh, so it was anus.
I'm hardcore. I'm gonna go Cactus Jack on your ass. I'm gonna shove a 2x4 barbed wire bat up your ass. That's how hardcore I am.
That would hurt, man. God.
I ain't softcore Fred. I'm hardcore Fred. And next week, you're going to see how hardcore I am.
Yeah?
See you. I'm just throwing on the fucking thing.
So stupid. What is that shirt, by the way?
It's Kendrick Lamar.
Top
Dog Entertainment.
I'm you're way more non-white than I am. You might be more complexion white than I am. You're the one person I could say that to.
Yeah,
but I'm more white, as a white person. I listen
You're corny white.
I listen to rock, and just rock.
You're straight white.
I literally listen to no rap or anything. I call that rap because I don't know what that is.
It is rap, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's. I guess it is.
He's the goat of rap.
Sure, I wouldn't even know. I don't. If you played a Kendrick Lamar song, I would not know what it sounds like.
Right.
I'm that so out of there's just a wall with me. It's just it's metal,
metal,
grunge,
anything that's black.
Punk rock.
Craig doesn't watch or listen to.
No metal. I listen to metal.
There's no black metal.
No, I'm talking. What are you saying black for? I didn't say black. I said my music genres. It's metal, whatever, fucking alternative, old school grunge,
punk rock,
punk and shit.
Grunge,
that's me.
Yeah.
That's my genre there, and some fucking indie shit. I like indie music, but
I know,
there is nothing that crosses the line at all. Maybe a little bluesy rock too. That's the closest I get into any other genre.
Yeah.
That's it.
Alabama Shakes or Black
Keys. I have both of them.
There you go.
Those are two of my
Yeah.
But that's it. That's the farthest I stray from rock. When it comes to any of that music, I'm just not. It's never been part of me.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm not a big fan either. I just like some guys, one of these guys, Kendrick was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. I don't know why we're still talking anymore.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
There's people listening.
All right. You can also check out wretchedwrestling.com if you need anything
forgetting
else.
to do that.
It's okay, man. Eventually, I'm going to get all the old web episodes up there. I'm not going to put them all back on iTunes because I feel like that's going to be confusing for people.
And they're just bad.
Yeah, but if you ever want to go back and listen to like a specific moment in wrestling, like I thought our end of the year episode last year was really good when we did like the reviews of 2016. Yeah, Leo is asking on Periscope if we were talking to just him and sex bots, and yeah, pretty much.
That's our fan base, basically.
Leo, Rob is in here too, but he's been very silent the whole show.
He's probably sleeping.
Yeah, we have a lot of viewers today. We usually don't get.
Don't sleep on us, because when you open your eyes, I'm gonna come out with a bitch slap, son. Don't sleep on this. Don't sleep on this.
Yeah.
What up, though?
I got nothing, man. It's been really hard for me to talk today. I haven't been able to rant.
I know.
I don't feel like myself if I don't rant about wrestling, but I
That's true.
couldn't.
And the booze has been lacking today.
It's hard to... it happens to be a good week to be sick because there wasn't a lot to rant about, really. It was a good week.
It was a good week.
I mean, we had new champs, new WWE Champion. Changed the card around a lot. There's still a chance for more changes this upcoming week. So Survivor Series is... We have one more week, and then Survivor Series is next weekend.
Go home shows.
All right, so we're going to have our showdown with the nerds next week.
Yep. I'm excited.
Hopefully it won't be a 2.5-hour clusterfuck like it was last time.
No. Oh my god, I got so fucking drunk.
Yeah, we were both
Why I decided to drive home, that was really stupid.
You driving home last week was probably a little more stupid than this week.
That was pretty bad, too, I admit. But I didn't drink this week, so...
Yeah. All right. I think we're gonna wrap it up here. I don't really have anything else unless you got something. You want to go to? If you guys want a free 30-day trial from GameFly, I have our script that I can read. Hey, whatever. Yeah. There's some people out there. You might like playing video games. You might like playing them.
The new Call of Duty came out.
Yeah, World War II
and Super Mario Odyssey.
Right. That's right. So guys, if you want a free 30-day trial to GameFly, please use our exclusive link. You could go to gameflyoffer.com/WWP and get your 30-day free trial. No commitment. You can you put in your credit card information and cancel anytime in the first 30 days. You will not pay a cent. Me and Fred both did it. Have not paid a cent.
That is true.
It worked. It worked well for them.
And
I actually got back into video games a little bit.
Yeah, and they don't fucking bother you every fucking 2 days to try to get you back either.
Yeah, no.
30 days, done, boom, that's
Yep,
it.
That
It's
was
like
it.
a divorce.
Done.
Well, it's not like a
so
divorce.
again, that's gameflyoffer.com/WWP.
Exactly. Gamefly Offer is like the Chris Benoit of promotions. Once it's done, they never are around again.
And if you guys...
They killed themselves off from you.
If you guys ever need any links for if you guys ever look for some WWE merchandise like this Kurt Angle shirt, you could go to our Twitter account. We're occasionally throwing out some exclusive links for you guys to get some like money off, some coupon codes. So yeah, stay tuned to our Twitter account. That's really where we do most of our advertising and discussions and all that shit. So
nice one. Oh, yeah. I forgot what I said before. PWO guys, S marks the spot, Gimmick Table, Wrestling Nerds Alliance, Roar's Boar, and the Broadcast.
Yep, that's them.
You can find them on Twitter. I'm so tired right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can.
We went way too far right now.
Yeah. You can find those shows.
They're good shows.
Next week we'll have our showdown with the nerds. I can't talk, man. I'm done. I
hope you can talk at that point because then it's going to be
I've been
fucking
sick since
2-on-1.
Last week was the beginning of this cold.
Well, yeah,
but I've lost my voice in the second half of the cold. I hope next week I'll even be able to talk.
Exactly.
It might be good for all of us if I'm not able to talk because I'm probably going to say something racist. Apparently.
Yeah, I guess so. You're probably going to do that. But then if you're not going to be able to talk, then I'm going to be manhandled by two men. So
thanks, Leo.
Maybe it's better off that we have one man each, because I don't want to be double teamed by two guys, it's just done.
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 We've done.
No,
I'm out.
Just
that's it for me.
Especially Rob and Cliff, it's going to be like some kind of interracial,
God damn it.
double thing. And
why do you say these things?
But I don't want that to happen.
Oh, Jesus, Fred.
I'm a little scared.
Oh, you're a horrible person
because of Cliff and all that. But
Willikers.
All right, I'm gonna go then.
Oh,
I love
Lord.
you guys. We love wrestling.
Shabadoo.
Peace.